I want to get back into the CallMeCarson situation. We're going to go back to that for this video. If you don't know, CallMeCarson basically used his underage fans and just talked to underage girls and sent pictures back and forth. Sexting minors, basically, and that bad stuff. Well, generally, the main thing here is that he's not responded to this at all, and it is February. So far, from what I've seen, there's been no response by him or anything, and everyone has dropped him. And the one thing I want to talk about is he will never be able to come back to the internet or upload again. And let me mainly explain why. I watched Carson before he came all this came out, and what happened is I watched Carson's videos before all this happened, and both of his channels were this. His main channel was videos with his friends doing funny stuff on Discord and talking to each other and making funny jokes and doing funny things. And his second channel was him solo live streaming. There might have been other videos where he done stuff with people on there, but mainly the stuff that I saw was solo live streaming, talking to chat and stuff like that, making funny jokes and stuff like that, and just having a good laugh and time. He can't do that anymore. Let me explain why. He would be overran in his live streams on Twitch by people that are, are going to say stuff about the situation. And, he could do a mini lad and try to ban all these words, but there's still going to be so much hate, and there's going to be so many people exposing him in the comments and talking about in the comments that there's going to be more haters than likers, and he's not going to win. So he's not going to be able to live stream anymore. So his second channel is gone from uploading. And then his main channel, the big channel. The reason he wouldn't be able to upload on there anymore is because everyone in his group dropped him. He has no more contacts, no more friends. And having a name like this, such as Predator, Sexter of minors, using your fans, which generally the 17-19 stuff I don't really care about anymore. I think I've explained this in other videos. The main thing is that he used his fans, and that is scary for the reason that you don't know. You don't see his DMs, and all these girls and stuff are going to give him attention no matter what. All these girls underage are going to say rail me and try to flirt with him in his DMs, and it's very tempting. I'm pretty sure it's very tempting for him, but especially not right now, but it would be very tempting to him to go back and text these people because they'll give him attention and they'll give him love, and that's probably what he wants. And that is scary for him to use his own fans against him. You don't get to see his DMs unless the girl exposes them, which most likely now there's going to be a lot of people catfishing him, a lot of girls just playing with him just to get this, to get proof, as like how people do with James Charles, because James Charles always gets trolled, and basically people act like they're gay and flirt with them all the time, and then they are like, "Oh, I'm straight," LOL, and joke with them. CallMeCarson will most likely he'll probably never make an apology. If he does, he will. If he does make an apology, that's probably the last video you'll ever get of CallMeCarson. Because there is no way he can survive coming back to the internet. Because there's always going to be people talking about the situation. I follow a streamer who was accused of cheating in a game. And literally people still to this day come to his section, which this was a while back whenever this stuff came out, accusations of him cheating. And he was like, and he debunked it and everything. And then people still come into his live chats, live streams, and say that type of stuff. Like, oh, you cheated and all that. So that's a permanent thing on you forever. There's so many articles about this stuff, I'm pretty sure. But one thing I do know for sure is that there is a lot of videos out there. Just like with the Mini-Lad situation, there's so many videos out there that it's going to be super hard for him to come back. The only way he could come back is that if he completely 180'd his content to where it was just solo. Because no one is going to talk to him again. because that would look so bad on them that could ruin sponsorship deals, chances where they can get more money, and like they would lose so many numbers just doing that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the people around him in the lunch club and all that, and all of the people that were with him either lost or gained subs because of this, because they knew about the situation. I understand what they done to protect Carson at the time, but generally it came out, and there's no escaping it anymore. Will he be able to upload again? He could obviously upload again, yes, but his content would have to be so different and most likely so weird. And there's a really slim chance. There is a very, very slim chance of him actually being able to come back and be successful again. It would be very hard for him to actually come back from this at all. Like, a good example of this is Minilad. But the main problem with Minilad is that he really sucked at his apology. His second one was bad as well. I was going to make a video on it, but I just never did. I don't want to be too late to a conversation like this, and I felt like I was too late to make a video. I had a whole script and everything. But if you look, his views and everything went so down low. I'm not saying that he couldn't survive off the income he was making off the videos, but I'm not saying he couldn't survive off of what he was doing and the videos he was making that were getting 200,000 views and stuff like that. But from going to a situation where you have a bigger income, like from millions of views down to hundreds of thousands of views, which say that you go from 1 million views average a video down to 100,000, 200,000 views a video, and not being able to go above like 300, 400,000. That is such a big incline that hurts your wallet so bad. Not saying that you couldn't live off that, but I'm pretty sure you monetizing it as well would pee off people as well. And there's always people that are going to skip the ads and everything. So yes, there is a very slim chance of Carson ever coming back. And he would, as I already said, he'd have to make a whole 180 on his account. And it would be so difficult for him to at all, especially in the mental situation that he's in. I don't expect him to come back at all for a long, long while, a few months even. And all the stuff that he was going through at this time, he probably needs therapy. As well as you don't know how much money he has. I'm not saying that he has a low amount of money, but there's a possibility of him just being homeless at this point. Yeah, I don't expect him to come back. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. I don't really care about the 17 and 19 anymore. I took a step back and looked down. I was like, wow, he is using his fans, and that is dangerous. So, yeah, tell me what y'all think in the comments below. I'm sorry for not uploading as much. There's just not been a lot to talk about. Drama's been really dry lately. Carson needs to upload that video so I can get views off it.